Oh, hello, this is Sergeant here, and welcome to my all-new comic call number 80. That's right, I'm back in the comic call. It's my 80th one. It's actually a really big one. I didn't even do this on purpose, like knowing that it was my 80th haul. This just happened. So I guess it's kind of a special haul for number 80, and it's really good. I technically have 3 different hauls in this one, and I'm sorry if I might talk a little fast at some points, or if I might go a little fast, because I only have the 21 minutes, 26 seconds of space on my phone to make this video, so I'm going to have to go decently quick, especially with how much stuff I have, because even in hauls smaller than this, I can talk sometimes too much. So if I'm not talking as much today and just showing you guys the comics more, that's why, because I gotta make this quick. Like I said, I technically have 3 different hauls in this. This was its own haul. This was its own haul, and then all these 61 comics I got a couple nights ago now. So yeah, I got these Saturday night, and I got these on Thursday, and I got that manga. I can't remember when, maybe Tuesday or something, or Wednesday. I don't know. But yeah, anyway, we're gonna start this off, not dilly-dally too much. With the manga that I got, this is also a manga haul all of a sudden. I got Tokyo Ghoul Volume 4 finally. I wanted to get 4 and 5 together, but I just said screw it and got 4, and I'll go back and get 5 as soon as I can. There's 14 volumes to the main Tokyo Ghoul series, and I'm trying to get that title done so I can then get the 3 little novels, and then I can get the Tokyo Ghoul re-series, or I might just jump in the read before getting to the novels. I don't know. I think I want to get the novels first though. They are a bit cheaper too. But I finally got Tokyo Ghoul Volume 4. I've read 1, 2, and 3. I've really enjoyed them. I'm excited to read this. But for manga, I still have Star Wars Lost Stars to read. So yeah, I have to read that still before I get to this. So yeah, and I always like to kind of have a manga left to read. So I kind of like to have one to read, and I don't really like being fully caught up. So yeah. Um, League of Comic Geeks, just a few reviews that I did yesterday. I'll tell you guys those. I did Domino number 1, Maestros number 2, and Skyward number 2. Just finally started rereading Skyward. Got the first and slash reading Skyward. I've got the first 2 issues reviewed now, and same with Maestro's first 2 issues done. So yeah, with the next thing I gotta review is Infinity Countdown Darkhawk. That's the last Infinity Countdown thing I've read. I have a stack of 6 fins, but I'm not gonna go through them all. We're gonna get back into what I got in this haul. I just wanted to give you guys a little taste of what I've been doing and what I've been reading, and putting on League of Comic Geeks. So go check it out. I got Archie's. I got all. I went to what we down here call the city. I went up to the city because I live in I live in a more remote area. But we went to the city. I won't tell you the name of that city, but we went to the city, and me, my friend and I got some Archies from a different shop. I was just looking for stuff in general, but I ended up getting 10 Archies. So I got Archie issue number 10, which was an issue I was missing, so I'm happy with that. I got Archie issue number 13, cover B, I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is. Got Archie number 14, cover B, which is a really nice cover. I had some good covers here, and I got a couple issues I was missing. And I got a cover that I've been looking for forever. I got Archie number 15 regular cover, which I actually already had, so this is now a double. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I have to get bags and boards soon so I can do these up and other stuff up. There's actually a few comics in this haul that are already damaged for some reason. I don't know how it happened. So somebody at my shop might have done it. But yeah, this is a double, so I might trade this in my shop eventually. I was going to do that already, but I haven't. It's kind of creased and spun. I don't even know if I'll get a full amount for a comic out of this if I trade it in, so I don't know. I might just kind of just keep it, or I might just give it to a friend that likes the Riverdale show and let them actually try a comic for once. So yeah, I also got Archie number 15, cover B, which is a decent cover. Got Archie number 16, cover B. and Archie number 16, cover C. Not my favorite cover, but you know what? It was just one I threw in there because it had Cheryl on it. I got Archie issue number 22, cover A. I thought this was cover B at first, but then I did remember and did look, and it is cover A. And this was an issue that I needed. Actually, I didn't have this issue at all, so I'm glad to finally have this. This is the issue that deals with Betty's paralyzation. Then I got Archie number 25 at cover A, which is the cover I've been looking for a long time. And this is also another cover I was kind of looking for to get too. I got Archie number 29 cover A, so yeah. And with those comics, I got a comic shop newsletter thing, so yeah. Moving on though now to the main haul. I got a stack of DC stuff and 2 stacks of Marvel stuff. I have no independents this week or slash in this haul besides those Archies. But those were from technically a different haul. But yeah. We're gonna get right into it. Let's start off with the DC stuff, the smallest stack, but a really good stack actually. I'm really happy about this DC stack. I actually traded all my Funko Pop collection, which was kind of sad, but I just did it because I don't buy Funko Pops anymore. And I traded in 5 games, 3 of which were PS4 games, 1 original Xbox, and 1 Wii game, and I ended up actually getting $176.50 out of it in total. So that helped me get a lot of these comics out, and it was great. It really was. So I got Mr. Miracle Director's Cut number 1, which has actually been sitting in my pull bag / box since February of this year, since Valentine's Day to be specific, and I cannot believe this book has been out for that long and I haven't picked it up. It was finally the time because I found the $6.99 combination that I needed to get for later. I'm just gonna be honest. Infinity Wars number 1 was $6.99 for me. We'll see that later on in the haul. And I have 3 covers to get, and I put 2 $6.99 books together plus the $5.99 book to make it $20 in my head. So to do that, I needed another $6.99 book, and I had another one in mind, but then I was like, no, let's just get the Mr. Miracle Director's Cut out because I really wanted to get that, but I just haven't. So yeah, now I have it finally. For some reason, I already had it in my database that I did have it, but I don't. I know I don't, and if I do, I'm gonna be pissed off, honestly. If I somehow have it. Moving on, I got all of the New Age of Heroes titles for August, which I'm really happy about. Got them all in one go like I wanted, so it feels great. I got the Curse of Brimstone number 5. This is a pretty great title. I'm actually up to date on this one before this issue, and same with the Unexpected. I got issue number 3. I've read 1 and 2. Great titles so far. Sideways number 7. I actually haven't read 6 yet. This one's my least favorite though. Hoping it's kicked up in the past 2 issues, which I think it has from what I've seen and stuff. I got the Immortal Men issue. This issue actually looks good of Sideways. I got the Immortal Men issue number 5, which is second last issue because I guess the series is supposed to be ending at 6. I'm pretty sure. I haven't read 4 yet. I'm actually a bit behind on reading this stuff. I got New Challengers issue number 4 of 6. Again, I actually haven't read issue 3. Apparently a challenger dies in this issue though, which I was already flipped through and I know which one it's talking about. I got Damage issue number 8. I haven't read 7 yet. I got number 8 and I got the Damage annual number 1, so that's great too. Excited for Damage excited to catch up on Damage. Looks quite good actually. I got the Terrifics issue number 7. Haven't read number 6 yet, but this one has Tom Strong in it, so I'm excited. And I got the Silencer issue number 8. Haven't read 7 yet again. Got issue number 8, and I got the Silencer annual number 1, which I'm really excited for. This is one of the ones I'm looking forward to the most from this haul. And speaking of another one I'm looking forward to quite a lot, I got Scarlet issue number 1, the Jinx World title, number 1 of 5. I got the regular cover, and I got the variant by is it Maleev? No, Maleev does the main cover. Who does this one? I don't know anymore. But yeah, Scarlet number 1 of 5, the second Jinx World title to come out. Actually, the third one starts this week cover. So yeah, that's exciting. I got this right away as I could, so yeah. Excited to read that one. I still haven't read Pearl #1 yet, which I'm going to read before Scarlet, because it came out first, and I feel like I should. And honestly, I'm more excited for that one anyway, so yeah. Anyway, now I only have like 11 minutes to do this video, so we're going to keep going. Getting to the Marvel stuff now. First, for the Marvel stuff, I have a couple random covers that I just got out. I got out Cosmic Ghost Rider #1 3rd printing variant. And I got Tony Stark Iron Man #1 2nd printing variant, which I actually really like this cover. And these are two covers that I wanted to get out before, but just haven't. Like I said I would do in the last haul, I did catch up on Darth Vader, in fact, and did get issue #20 of Darth Vader, which feels really good to do, because I meant to do that in the last haul, so yeah, now we're to issue 20. I got Marvel 2-in-1 issue #9, just trying to stay up to date on this title, honestly, at this point, because I got so behind at multiple points, so yeah. I got #9, I got the regular cover, and I got the Return of the Fantastic Four variant, which I actually really like this cover, to be honest. Usually this title doesn't have variants, so yeah. I got the Avengers issue #6. I was gonna get this in the last haul actually, but I just ended up getting it in this haul. I got #6, the final issue of this arc. I've only read the first 3 issues of this title so far. I got the regular cover, and I got the Return of Fantastic Four variant, which is one I almost could have passed up. I didn't get the Punisher #1 like I said I was planning to in this haul, or I didn't get the Detective Comics issues that I wanted to get, the 2 issues I wanted to get. I did end up getting one of the new #1s from Marvel that I wanted to get in the last haul, and in this haul I got West Coast Defenders issue #1, and I'm actually really excited to read this. I've heard such good things. It was the community pick of the week last week on League Comic Geek, and a book we'll see later on. I'm just going to spoil it. X-23 #3 is the community pick of the week for this week, so it's been an interesting time on there, because usually you can, like, it's one of the like biggie, like it's one of the big, really big ones that gets that spot. But I guess it was a 5th week for this one, so it makes more sense for X-23. I finally caught up in Moon Knight after 6 months. I think 5 or 6 months I caught up on Moon Knight. I think I have 6 issues here actually, so I think it is 6 months. I got Moon Knight #194. Actually, might only have 5. I got Moon Knight #195, Moon Knight #196, Moon Knight #197, and Moon Knight #198. It's 5 months, so yeah. Actually, I haven't started rereading this is a title that I could almost make leisure reading, but I really do want to kind of reread this and review it and get Moon Knight out there more attention on League of Comic Geeks. I think I'm gonna reread it, and it's just been so long too. I kind of just want to read the last arc anyway. So I haven't started rereading that yet, so I will do that soon, and then I'll be able to get back into this title. I finished off Deadpool Assassin because it's finally over, and I just wanted to get it done. I haven't even started reading this series yet, but I want to have it in full. I got Deadpool Assassin regular cover for #4 and variants, which I really like this variant. Got Deadpool Assassin #5 regular and variant. I actually like the variants all around for these for this title. It's by Dave Johnson, I think. Deadpool Assassin #6 of 6, regular cover, and a pretty cool variant. So yeah, I'm actually excited to read this title. I gotta get into it soon. I might have I gotta go to work today, but I might read 1 or 2 comics before I go in. We'll see how much time I have. I have X-23 #3, regular cover, and Return of the Fantastic Four variants. And I have the Astonishing X-Men Annual #1, regular cover, and artist variants, which is a nice Iceman cover. I'm excited to read this one. Yet again, I still have to reread this series, and I read the first 7 issues, so I have to reread those. Then read the rest of Arc 2 and the first issue of Arc 3 with Matthew Rosenberg. And also, I do not have Astonishing X-Men #14 yet, which came out before this, but in the next haul, I'm promising to myself and to you guys, I will be picking up Astonishing X-Men #14, which came out before this, and be getting #15, because that comes out this upcoming week. So, yeah, I'll be catching up on Astonishing X-Men next time, and I gotta really start reading that title. Moving on, though, to the second stack of Marvel stuff, it's finally over, and I finally got to finish it off. It's Hunt for Wolverine. I got Weapon Loss #4 for regular cover and variants. I got the Adamantium Agenda #4 for regular cover and variants. I got Claws of a Killer #4 for regular cover and variants. and I got Mystery Magic from number 4 for regular cover, regular variant, and spoiler variant. There's a new Psylocke in town. Woohoo! Um, I've still only read the number ones of each of these titles, except for Weapon Lost, which I just read the number 2 of yesterday, and I actually really enjoyed. That's one of the things I got to review. I also read Superman number 1 yesterday, and Weatherman number 1 finally, and I really enjoyed those two. Yeah, so good times. So there's only 2 others I can tell you about now. I can't remember what they are. And I also got the Hunt for Wolverine Dead Ends one shot. Get the regular cover, the Keone variant, which is the one people kind of really like actually. I got the Return of Fantastic Four cover, and I got the Coipel variant. So yeah, Return of Fantastic Four cover and Coipel variant. Hope my camera work hasn't been too bad. I sometimes don't pay attention to it as much. I got Infinity Wars number 1 finally. I wanted to full on catch up on Infinity Wars on this haul and get 1 and 2, but just with everything else I wanted to get and how it worked out, I only just ended up getting the first issue, which is good enough because it was $6.99 Canadian. It's technically I think the dollar's even worse than that now, so our comics are supposed to be higher, but we haven't done that yet at my shop, so thankfully. So yeah, $6.99 on this. I got the regular cover, and I got 3 covers. I'm stupid. I really need to cut down to 1 cover. Got the Awesome Limb variant, and I got the Garen connecting variant. I like connecting covers, and all of these have been damaged at the bottom, so there's creases at the bottom and stuff like that, and it's really bugging me because I didn't do it, and I don't know how. Like, I don't remember doing it. I don't remember dropping these. That one's kind of got the worst crease, I think. There's a bit of a... Yeah. Part of me wants to go back and trade these, but I don't think I'm going to. It's alright. I don't think it's going to be too big of a deal at the end of the day. These are messed up a little. I think it's the connecting cover that's messed up the most, which, you know what, probably is the worst one to get screwed up, but at the same time it's like, oh well, I guess. Nobody seems that interested in these, so it's okay. I finally caught up on Venom. I didn't technically catch up fully because I didn't get the new titles. I didn't get the new one shot and the new miniseries, but I caught up on the main series and I'd get a couple extra print and variants, although I didn't get all of those. I did get a couple with the number 1 third print and the number 2 second print, which I really like both covers. And then I just caught up on the main title with issue number 4. I've only read the first 2 issues, but I've really enjoyed them. I gave both 5 stars on the Comic Geeks. And I got issue number 5, got the regular cover, which is really nice, I think, and I got the Return of Fantastic Four variant, which isn't even that great of a cover, but with how good this series is doing, I wouldn't be surprised if this variant went up in price a lot at some point. And then, to finish this haul off with just almost perfect timing, I got Edge of Spider-Geddon. Spider-Geddon's finally starting up. Next big Spider-Man event, of course I'm going to be getting it. I got Edge of Spider-Geddon, issue number 1. I got the regular cover in Hamner variant. And then I got issue number 2, regular cover in Hamner variant. And this was the last fins for this haul. And I'm really excited for Spider-Geddon. And speaking of Spider-Man, I might as well just tell you guys while I'm here, and we're getting to the end of the video anyway. I actually pre-ordered, and I'm going to be picking up next Friday when it comes out, the Spider-Man PS4 game. I'm really excited for that. Pre-ordered it. I'm excited. It looks freaking great. I'm actually starting up school again tomorrow. It's Monday the 3rd right now of September. My school starts up tomorrow. Getting back to school. I'm probably going to be more busy. I don't know when I'm going to be getting my next comic call or what's going to be happening. I don't know a lot of things, and I don't know how busy I'm going to be overall. I'm really excited though. It comes out this Friday, not next Friday. I think it's the next Friday, but this Friday, Spider-Man PS4 comes out. I'm gonna be binge playing that this weekend. I really am. I gotta find some way to get down there Friday to pick that up, and I'm gonna be binge playing that this weekend. I think I'm gonna be working Saturday probably, but besides that, Friday and what I have Saturday and Sunday, I'm probably just gonna be binge playing that a lot. Well, I also want to read and do it, of course. But yeah, I can't wait. I'm excited for Spider-Man PS4. It looks great. Anyway, guys, it's that time of the video where I gotta end things. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe, comment, and even share if you would like to. And don't forget to hit that notification bell also while you're at it. Anyway, guys, I'll see you on the next video, and peace out. Bye.